morning, everyone. I want to take a few minutes to go over your third quarter project, which is a short argumentative essay on To Kill a Mockingbird. Your question is very simple. Is Atticus Finch a good father, or is he a bad father? And then, using evidence from the novel, build your argument. So I'm going to show you what I did to come up with my ideas and my text details. To review, is Atticus a good father or a bad father? You have to decide. If you don't have your novel at home, you can access the novel online. I'll show you. I Googled To Kill a Mockingbird, and this came up. To Kill a Mockingbird, full text, PDF, Google Docs. When I click on it, so I just clicked on it, and this is the novel. You can scroll down, and you can look over the words. For some reason, when I click on chapter 1, I get this alert. So we will not be able to click on the chapters, which is fine. Like I said, you can scroll down. Most of you read the novel, and things will start to make sense. When it comes to text details, all you need to do is identify the chapter. For the purposes of modeling this for you, I'm going to argue that Atticus is a bad father. My two main points that he's a bad father are that he's never around because he's always working, which means he never really knows what his children are doing. My other argument, or my other point that I'm going to make is, since he's such a bad father, he doesn't even know that his children are in the court listening to this gruesome testimony while he's defending Tom Robinson. So for my first point, I need a text detail that will show he's not a good father, right? So I'm going to look at chapter 10. The beginning of chapter 10 starts with these words. Chapter 10. Atticus was feeble. He was nearly 50. When Jem and I asked him why he was so old, he said he got started late, which we felt reflected upon his abilities and manliness. He was much older than the parents of our school contemporaries, and there was nothing Jem or I could say about it to our classmates when they said, "My father." Jem was crazy football. Was football crazy? Atticus was never too tired to play keep away, but when Jem wanted to tackle him, Atticus would say, "I'm too old for that, son." So Atticus admits to his children that he's too old. I'm going to use this as the foundation for the argument I'm going to develop, and I'll show you. In chapter 10, Scout proclaimed that Atticus was feeble. He was nearly 50. She continues by saying he was much older than the parents of our school contemporaries. Scout is disappointed that her father is so old. Since he is so old, he cannot play with his kids, and he also cannot watch his children effectively. As a result, Atticus cannot be a good father. He is unable to stop his children from going to the jailhouse the night the mob appears. The children disobey Atticus and show up. A burly man grabs Jem and growls to Atticus, "You got 15 seconds to get them out of here." Luckily, Scout intervenes and saves everyone when she starts speaking to Mr. Cunningham. Atticus and the children are not saved by the feeble Atticus, but by the quick-thinking Scout. Do you think Atticus is a good father or a bad father? So in your introduction, you're going to give two reasons why you think Atticus is a good or bad father. Choose one. In paragraph 2, you're going to explain one of your reasonings with a text detail. like I just did. In paragraph 3, you're going to do the same thing with another example. And then paragraph 4 is your conclusion, where you're going to bring it all together. Okay.